How are you doing? Do you know that these guys, if they are going to mine salt, they put on condoms? If you thought condoms are for sex only, this is the reason as why people put on condoms if they're mining salt. I want to know what happens in this water since it's salty. It's a normal lake, though there are no living things because of the salt. The other side is far. That side is a bit far. Come closer. As I'm testing this water, it's full salt. So this is the lake, the biggest salt lake in Africa, Lake Katwe. They've told me you float because salt is having a higher density than humans. Even if you fall inside, you will not go down. It will always bring you up. So that's the process about physics. I've never studied physics. It's just normal water, however, too much salt in it. I don't know where it comes from. Don't ask me the process.
Members, this trip was proudly powered by the Ministry of Tourism. We had a minister on our convoy. You can see the minister moved with us as we are celebrating the World Tourism Day. So we decided to pay a visit to the only salt lake in Uganda, the biggest the biggest salt lake in Africa. That's Lake Katwe. And understand this is where people put on condom when they're going to mine salt. To understand how salt is being got, secrets happening in this salt. You know, salt has a lot of history in Africa, right from slave trade.
Your tongue is hurting.
What happened? They used to exchange our family members with slavery due to salt. So, you know, salt has a lot of stories about it ever since this world existed. So, guys, I'm sure you know, no family can exist without salt. Everywhere you go, people have to eat salt. Enjoy this so as you experience.
Powered by Beaver Organic is our sponsor to make sure we bring these videos. I'm in Katwe, Lake Katwe, the salt village. You're gonna experience what happens here. Our tour today is being powered by Uganda Safari Guides Association. So they tell you get to know more about them. So guys, these are called salt plots. Show me. This is where people get salt from. These are one of the things you're going to get if you come and visit Queen Elizabeth. So whoever doesn't know where we get salt from, salt is got from here. This water there. So if you taste on this water here down, it is real salt. So what we do, I don't know how it happens, but just know it is a creation from God. As part of the ministry's project of World Tourism Day, we had to come and visit around some of the creatures in Kasese. So guys, salt lake here, we're going to experience how it is being got. So these plots, they dig them. They dig ditches from there, here to make sure that they collect this water. We are going to have this discussion how this salt, how they get to the point of having real salt. How do they work on this water to make it more clear? How are you doing? Do you know that these guys, if they are going to mine salt, they put on condoms? If you thought condoms are for sex only, this is the reason as why people put on condoms if they're mining salt. This is part of the ministry's project of showing the world. This is what you can experience if you visit Queen Elizabeth. It should be part of your trip in Uganda. So gentlemen, how are you? So they've just decided to bring us to the salt village of Lake Katwe. What you see, these are ditches, very many of them. So these guys, they buy them as plots. This can feed you with your children and your grandchildren. They've told me one ditch is around 10 million, but it can accumulate around 400,000, 500. It means that this is a source of income. Africa's history has been having salt as one of the most precious minerals we have in Africa. So from the Indian traders, from the Arab slave trade, we used to exchange slavery with salt. Are you getting my point? So this means that salt is one of the so these guys are earning a lot of money. Today we've come when it's raining. It's a rainy season. They cannot work. They work in seasons when it's dry, because that's when it evaporates. Salt can be only got under a process of evaporation. The more this water evaporates, the more it rains salt down. That's why if you're having sauce, the more it concentrates actually. So that's all. These guys, they have very many plots all over the lake, and in this water there's nothing which can survive because it's salty. No even bacteria, no anything, no nothing in this water. It's just salty. Don't ask me where the water comes from. It is God's plan. But this lake has been here for thousands, hundreds of years, ever since, and this town became famous because of this salt lake. This means that this is a treasure we are having in Uganda, because the Indian traders, the African traders cross border from Congo here. People used to come here to get salt from Lake Katwe and exchange it with other places. So I feel like the government needs to keep on empowering these people, because this is Obugago Wensibo. I don't know how they call Obugago Wensibo. So there's the goodness. It works as a source of livelihood. At the same time, it is a tourist attraction. Salt Lake Katwe, the biggest in Africa. So guys, please Lake Katwe, get to know, get to understand how salt is processed, because every home has a salt. You know it very well, guys. I'm trying to cover my microphone because there is a lot of wind, and actually when on a game drive, my microphone got spoiled because of motor. So guys, this is it. Keep up with me. Uganda Safari Guide, thank you so much for guiding us today in a special edition. Clipper Dr. Senjobe makes everything happen, pays for the bills. Thank you. I decided to have a test in this water. I experienced so don't go far away. I want to know what happens in this water since it's salty. So come closer, come closer, come closer. It's a normal lake, though there are no living things because of the salt. The other side is far. That side is a bit far. Come closer. So as I'm testing this water, so it's full salt. So this is the lake, the biggest salt lake in Africa, Lake Katwe. So I decided to have a test in it, the biggest salt lake. They've told me you float because salt is having a higher density than humans. Even if you fall inside, you will not go down. It will always bring you up. So that's the process about physics. I've never studied physics. So guys, this is the salt lake, and it's just normal water. However, too much salt in it. I don't know where it comes from. Don't ask me the process. You are scientists. So this is part of the ministry's program of World Tourism Celebrations. I told you, if you're coming to the biggest park in Uganda, you have a package of visiting Salt Lake Katwe. And Katwe has been a very famous town and one of the richest towns in Uganda, because anciently people used to trade salt. Even our judges from the slave trade, they used to exchange our aunties and uncles with this salt. Are we together? So take time, come and visit them. This is it works as Eriato. So these are floating, whereby if they are going to pick salt from there, they put this on water and you sail with this slowly. They go on pushing it until they get the targets. So guys, we are in a wet season. There is no salt. Currently it's small, but they always get it through the dry season after evaporation of water. Are you getting it? So this is a main lake. The others are small plots which can feed you with your grandkids. 20 million, 15 million you get a pot for yourself. So thank you guys. You're powered by Beef Organic Natural Care Products. At the same time, Uganda Safari Guides brought us here with the ministry. Thank you. We are at Lake Katwe. So I'm sure these guys have come for studies. How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Doris.
From Komboni?
My number was
Okay. What have you come to study today?
no, Katwe mining.
Yes?
Mining.
Mining.
Yeah.
Have you learned something?
Yes.
What have you learned?
Salt mining.
Salt mining. I hope you won't fail geography today.
Yeah.
That's nice, So teacher, how are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
Let me come close to you. Yes. From Bishop Komboni?
No, for me, I'm a guide here.
Your guide here?
Yes.
Okay, so you're teaching them about what?
I'm teaching about how salt is mined at Lake Katwe, factors favoring salt mining, problems associated, and the future prospects.
What's special about this place?
This place is special because this lake is not found anywhere in Uganda. Okay. It is only found here in Kasese district, Katwe Capital Town Council, Top Hill Parish, within the heart of Queen Elizabeth National Park. Okay, thank you. What have you learned?
Have learned how this salt is formed.
Salt is formed. Are you going to apply it?
Of course.
Will you pass the field work?
Yes.
Thank you guys. As usual, we're doing this from Kasese. We are finalizing the Ministry of Tourism campaign about World Tourism Day with this place. Thank you guys. We are part by Beef Organic. At the same time, Uganda Safari Guides brought us here. So if I want to go to the other lake down there where you're seeing Tambuza Mukeri Barabe, so I move while using this one, so kakomi okay mabega. Now but man, tunuza ko wansi burungi. You have to make sure that yeah, of course it is tight, but this is the float I'm going to use if I'm to move around. So when they are moving to remove the salt from the water there, what they do, they put it here and you keep sailing with it. So these are unfound experiences in Uganda. You can only see this if you come to Africa. Just imagine sailing on a salt lake. I wish I could sail at least up to there. Enzikiriza sailing empaka waseri wanu kana kagoromola tekikirizibwa. They've told me it's not allowed to remove it here. It is omusango if you do it. So guys, be organic. Wow, the first madman trying to sail on a salt lake. Yeah. Just look at. I wanted to move a bit, but mama chisibe. See, you guys, I'm really enjoying the fun. Just see. The goodness of doing tourism. The goodness of doing tourism is this: you come, you have extra unfound fun. Just imagine me doing this. So next time I come back, we shall go to the water there and I sail with these guys. We are part of Be Organic. Thank you so much, Dr. Senjobe, for powering us and making these videos happen. Thank you. So guys, there is a secret. Everyone was asking where this water comes from. We are from Beaver Organic. Thank you so much. We are doing this tour with the Ministry of Tourism, World Tourism Day celebration in Kasese. So now they've told me that this is the main source which provides salt here. Everyone who's having a plot here is being supplied by this small pond. They've told me it's so deep, very deep, and this water comes from ground, and even this water is red in color. So whoever wants to get water in their ditches there, they put here a pump and they put pipes. Then the water keeps on pumping water to every ditch where they process their salt from. So this thing is how many meters? Very many. So guy, if you fall here, you fall and you die once. Not even dying once, you die twice. So guys, this is the source of Lake Katwe which we are having. This thing has fed millions and millions of people. The salt here we get from this place is edible. So I've told you, this is the source. This water this one is salt water, but the real one, the conch one, not diluted, they get from here. Red in color. So they supply to all ditches where guys get water from. Thank you guys.